Good evening to Dr. Devita. So this is the presentation for LEM212, Phonetics and Lexis of English. The topic is Etymology and Development of English Axis. My name is Muhammad FARIZZUL AIMAN bin Muhammad JALIL. First and foremost, introduction. What is etymology? Etymology basically is an investigation of word histories according to Durkheim 2009. The political and social events that shape the English history and the national life of the English people typically left noticeable effects on this language. English is actually open to the constant growth and decay that characterizes all forms of life in the world.
Greetings to Dr. Devita. My name is BAARSHINI Balakrishnan and my matrix number is 165108. Today, I would like to present my part, which is I would like to talk about the origins of the word heart, the denotational meaning of the word heart, the connotational meaning of the word heart, and also the way the word heart is spread to other languages. As we know, the word heart is popular and many of us know about this word. But do we actually know what is its origins and what it was spelled in Old English? First of all, the beginning of the word heart begins when it is learned in Old English. It's actually spelled as H-E-O-R-T-E, which is heart, and actually its ancestry begins with the Proto-Germanic word, which is herto, H-E-R-T-O, and it also continues with the Proto-Indo-English European root, which is kurt. Okay, the word kurt is actually connected to the notion where the heart is the repository of emotions. Denotational meaning of the word heart is when the body's arteries and veins carry blood via our hollow muscular organ that is the heart, which is the heart, and also it contracts and also expands. It's actually a heart-shaped object such as a well-thinned heart. Okay. For the connotational meaning, it's actually complex and life-giving, and it is also bringing with empathy and understanding. It's actually a show of love, and is actually known as the seat of emotions, where the heart is actually frequently called by. It's also linked to attachment. Okay, for the spread of the word heart to other languages, actually the word heart is spread to other languages by migration. Okay, as we know, people migrate from one country to other country those days. So when they migrate, they started to bring this word heart, and also they spread it to other countries, and it is translated to other languages by that way. Besides that, the word heart is also spread by civilization. Okay, as we know, we are civilized, and the words changes the meaning, and also it's taken to other languages by civilization, and also media social can be one of the way the word is heart is spread, as they bring up many meanings for the word heart in many languages. And I think that's all from me. I will be talking about the word heart, and thank you very much for listening.
Greetings, Dr. Devita. I'm Nur Arshadana Binti JUFRI. I'll be presenting our next word, which is home. So, when it comes to origin, we know as little about the word home was about the same word as a house. Distinguished from American linguistic, which is Wilfred P. Lehman, noted that no Indonesian European terminology for even small settlements has been preserved in Germany. To be sure, the word home was from the Old English origins. It is derived from the Germanic roots, which is Heim, H-A-I-M, Heim. It's indicating as a dwelling place. So, the reconstructed roots of the ancient Indian Europeans never floated independently of whole nouns and verbs. They are also only the common part of the words that, according to our theories, that are related. But the established relations probably actually real. I'll be moving for the next factor, which is connotational and denotation of the word home. So, the denotation of a word or expression is its explicit or direct meaning as distinguished from its idea or meanings associated with it or suggested by it. Simply put, a word's denotation is what that word means or directly represents. So when someone refers to a word's connotation, they are referring to what it implies or suggests, or to the secondary meanings or implications that associated with it. So our word home, the denotation is meaning expanded beyond a physical residence to embody a place of comfort and belonging. For the contrast of it, which is connotational, it involves emotional and symbolic associations encompassing concepts like safety, family, and familiarity that exist to actually represent the word home. This shift reflects the dynamic nature of language, or as it adapts to cultural and societal changes. Another aspect, which is the word connotation, is actually commonly used in the phrases positive connotation and negative connotation. That's because people associated good or bad things with a lot of words. For example, the word home, it refers to the place where you live. It could be a house, an apartment, a bungalow, and etc. This is the word's denotation. For many people, the word home has a positive connotation. It is usually associated with safety, comfort, and a sense of belonging, which is the home is belonging to us. I mean, whenever we feel sad, we feel like we needed something and we have nowhere to go, we actually always come back to home, which is where we belong. These association and implications actually make up the word's connotation that makes we understand the connotation and denotational meaning better. Last but not least, I'll be explaining about the next, which is its spread to other language. So I'll be using a French language as reference for our word home. So in many Romance languages, it has this distinction. In addition to French foyer noted by Philip, there are the Romance cognates Spanish hogar, Galician fogar, with the meaning of home. So from Vulgar Latin fecurium, it's ultimately derived from the Latin focus heart. H-E-A-R-T-H, heart. These are distinct from casa house. Notably, Portuguese has lar from home. It is derived from the Etruscan via Latin. Basically, in French, the terms foyer or chazoy express the concept of home with a strong nuances of one's family. For the first, it's originally like a fireplace, the extension of heart. So while the latter is one's own family, which is from the first one, which is one's family, there are the place where one feels they belong. Like what I explained before, whenever we feel like somewhere nowhere to go, we usually come back to where we belong, which is our home. So I think that's all from me. I'm moving to the next presenter for our next word.
Greetings to Dr. Depita. My name is Muhammad SHAFFRAN bin ABDUL HAMID. My matric number is 165146, and today I would like to present my part, which is the etymology and development of the word eagle. First and foremost, I would like to explain a little bit about the eagle itself. The word eagle, E-A-G-L-E, is known for as big grand bird, strong flesh-eating prey with a powerful bodies and broad wings. Eagle belonging to the hawk family, Accipitridae, noted for their size, strength, power of flight and vision. These attributes associated with the eagle for their hunting behavior, their power in flight, and intimidating appearance. There are various types of eagles such as golden eagle, bald eagle, and serpent eagle, and etc. Now I would like to talk about the origin of the bird of the word eagle. Eagles come from the Anglicization of the French eagle, aquila in Latin, which means dark and black. It very resemble the idea of the eagle itself, which are big and dark birds. There are also several studies that reveal that the word eagle also come from the Old English, which has Germanic roots in it. And now I would like to talk about how the word eagle evolved in the form and meaning. There are two terms perspective that I would like to talk about, which is denotational and connotational. First, denotational. Eagle often described as a very large diurnal raptorial bird of the genus Aquila. In the Middle Age, Aristotle classified eagle as the same as vultures and falcons. There may be confusion at that time due to the limitation of research and knowledge, but nowadays we can all agree that all eagle belonging to the biological orders of falconiform, which include all the diurnal raptors, namely vultures, hawks, falcons, and osprey. And now I would like to talk about the second perspective, which is connotational. We often see the eagle symbolized or significant in some certain traditions. Firstly, we often see that eagle signify the symbol as a power and strength. In ancient Rome, they believe the eagle associate their god and known as the messenger of the highest god. As the lineage of a famous Roman historian say that the eagle was the honorable and the strongest of all birds. The second one, eagle also the symbol of the spiritual and religious. In Norse tradition, the eagle cry signified the birth of the heroic soul and represent greatest aspect of the mind and spiritual attainment. They believe that golden eagle associate their god Odin. The last but not least, we often view as the eagle as a national symbolism. The bald eagle has been national bird of the United States. We often see the bald eagle outspread the wing placed on the Great Seal. It's significant as a symbol of freedom. And last but not least, I would like to talk about how the word eagle spread to the other language. The word eagle has Germanic origins and its root can be traced back to Proto-Germanic languages. We cannot deny that Germanic-speaking tribe migrated and interaction with other linguistic groups, and not to mention the exchange of the word between languages, including scientific and technical terms. And there are also some cultural exchanges, trade routes, and interaction between different linguistic community, with words like eagle could have been adopted and adapted. And we must not forget that Roman Empire. During that Roman Empire, Latin was the dominant language. The word may have been borrowed into Latin and subsequently influenced the Roman languages. And last probability on how the word eagle spread to the other languages is because of colonial expansion. European colonial powers such as those English and Spanish speaking nations play a significant role in spreading their languages and associated words, including eagle itself, the word eagle itself. So we can see that the framework to understand how the word eagle might have entered and spread to the different languages. So that's all for me. Thank you.
My name is AISYAH MAISARAH binti Muhammad ZULKIFLI, and the fourth word that our group has studied is dream. The word dream has an interesting etymology that traces its root through various languages over centuries. It is interesting to note that early meanings of dream were more focused on positive experiences or joyous states of mind rather than the more contemporary association with the mental experiences that occur during sleep. As the English language evolved, the meaning of dream shifted to encompass the experiences that happen in the mind during sleep. Evolving changes in meaning are divided to denotational. The denotational meaning of dream in Old English did not specifically refer to the experiences during sleep. Instead, it had broader connotations related to joy and positive states. During the Middle English period, the denotational meaning began to shift towards the experiences that occur during sleep. This transition likely reflects the evolving understanding of the mental experiences people have while sleeping. And the last one is modern English. In contemporary usage, the denotational meaning of dream primarily refers to a series of thoughts, images, or emotions that occur during sleep. This can include a wide range of experiences from pleasant fantasies to nightmares. Evolving changes in meaning are also divided to connotations. The connotational aspect of the word dream in Old English was associated with positive emotions and joy. The second one is Middle English. As the denotational meaning shifted towards sleep-related experiences, the connotation of dream also evolved. Dreams became associated with a realm of imagination, mystery, and sometimes the supernatural. And the last one is modern English. In the present day, the connotation of dream is multifaceted. While dreams can still be associated with positive aspirations and creativity, they can also be linked subconscious thoughts, anxieties, or desires. There are 4 languages that word dream has spread. The first one is German. In German, the word for dream is Traum. This word has Old High German origins and is related to the Middle Dutch word droom and the Old English word dream. The second one is French. The word French for dream is rêve, derived from the Old French term rêver, meaning to dream. And the third one is Spanish. In Spanish, the word for dream is sueño. This term is derived from the Latin word somnium, which means a dream or a vision. And the last one is Chinese, which is Mandarin. In Mandarin Chinese, the word for dream is meng, which is a character representing the concept of dreaming. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Questions. In your view, is it important to revive the use of English words that are obsolete or no longer widely used today? Support your opinions with example. So, as I represent my group, the answer is yes. It is very important to revive the use of English words that are obsolete or, in a simple phrase, dead words. There are a lot of benefits from doing this. The importances of reviving obsolete words. The first one, preserving cultural or historical heritage. Language integrates into a society's cultural fabric, mirroring the customs, behaviors, and way of life of its speaker. For example, the word galligaskin, which means white or losing trousers. Though this word is rarely used today, reviving it could provide insight into historical dress behaviors, contributing to a better understanding of the cultural heritage. The next point is these obsolete words can function as literary and artistic flourish. Archaic words are effective instruments for conveying emotions, imagery, and atmospheres in literatures and arts. For example, the word eldritch, which means eerie or supernatural. Writers and poets may find value in reviving obsolete words like this to add a unique touch to their texts. Conclusion. In a nutshell, etymology is included in the larger subject of historical linguistic research, which aims to provide an explanation for the changes and developments that languages have undergone. The goal is actually to enrich the language with a broad set of words and phrases. By doing so, it is guaranteed that English remains as a dynamic, expressive, and culturally resonant medium of communication, linking the past to the present and even influencing the language of the future. So this is the ending of my group presentation. Thank you for your time, Dr. Debita.